What's up, ladies and fucking gentlemen? We're getting started. All right, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys have shared the stream out. Takes 2 clicks. Share, tweet, share, Facebook, whatnot. Share the stream out. What's up, Steven? How's it going, everybody? I got my snack. Got a nice little heart-shaped cookie. I got a Diet Sam's Choice. Diet Sam's Cola. Name brand is starting to get a little too pricey these days, right? So, yeah. Let you guys feed in here. Project Borden, hopefully you're still in here. Steven, how's it going? What's up, pretty idiot? Yeah. It's like $8 for a 12-pack of like name brand. It's like fuck. Is the Christmas polar bear from the fucking Coca-Cola commercial gonna come out and jerk me off too, or what? Casey's Raw, what's up? Shout outs to Casey Raw, who is a channel member. Shout outs if you guys aren't a channel member yet. Consider hitting that join button. You'll see the little join icon. I think also if you hit the money icon, you could join and send you can give some memberships too. So we're gonna vibe, we're just gonna hang out, we're gonna chill. I need to ask JKB what the playlist is that he uses for his live streams. What are we gonna watch? I don't have anything set up to watch. No chan or anything like that. That cookie was part of like the Valentine's Day, you know, like when you could buy like all the Valentine's discounted Valentine's cookies and things like that. That was part of that. They still taste good. Do I still look for games? I mean, I don't go to flea markets or garage sales or anything like that. But I still buy games. If I see games, if I go out and I see something, man, my thing is like, it's like going down slowly. I'm trying to tighten it to where, see, look at that. It's going down. I guess we could just have it like that. I don't go flea marketing. I don't go garage selling. I don't go game hunting per se. But I still collect video games if I'm somewhere that there's video games and they're on sale or for a price that I'm willing to pay for. But I've never really done the early morning garage sale flea marketing shit. I've never really liked that. I don't like to have a day wasted hoping I find something. Yeah, my mom, she keeps stuff in the freezer all year, too. She'll buy stuff, keep it in the freezer, and use it for the next year. She'll make, she has Valentine's baskets, Easter baskets, and she, like, sells them. Christmas baskets. Exactly. It's all dude bros looking to make money. I've never been a fan. I've never done it. That's why you've never seen vlogs of me doing game hunting, really. I've never really gotten to the thrill of the hunt. What I do is I just go, I just wait until I'm at a convention, or if I know that I'm going to a store, I'll look and browse. But like, I don't religiously like game hunt. I've never really have. It's just part of me. Like I don't like to spend a whole day not finding shit. You know what I mean? The stores here in town suck, by the way. San Antonio is trash for video game hunting. What's up, Knucklehead? I don't know why it's saying that my bitrate is bad. Shout outs to Knucklehead, another channel member in the house. What's up, man? So who's here? I'm waiting for the chat to post your questions and your topics. Basically, I'm just hanging out and vibing with you guys. So questions doesn't have to be questions either. It just be stuff that I'm reading. You could say some statements. You could say whatnot. You know what I mean? What's up, Abby? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have to show me what you can crochet. Maybe I'll ask you to do something and I'll pay you handsomely for it. There used to be an awesome one you went to for a while that could really do fair price bundles. Where was this at, pretty idiot? As far as like flea markets go here, like in town, there used to be like a couple decent ones, but they quickly got infected. Like I would say maybe for like 2009, 2010. like every like years like by 2010 everything just got infected like terribly, and now most of the flea markets have like 3 vendors in there that are like all resellers that they have shit. Like there's one vendor at one of these flea markets where he has like all the games like attached to each other like on his table, so there'll be like a line of games, like maybe like 6 games saran wrapped and duct taped together, so you can't pick one up and look at it. He doesn't let you pick the game up itself and look at it. Like he's paranoid about people stealing shit, so he connects them all together so it'd be hard for people to steal. So he basically has them like all like plastic duct taped together. When you buy it, he cuts it out of the saran wrap and gives you it. One of the other ones that I've seen, they're like in bad condition at this guy's table, but he'll say like, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what the sticker and the condition looks like. The game still works. It's still the same game. And I'm like, yeah, well, you should give a discount off of whatever fucking price, scalper price you're trying to charge for it. What's up, Video Game Gooner? How you doing, man? Like this guy was selling a game that had like permanent marker all over it. The label was ripped, and I forgot what it was, but it was like a rare, hard to find game. And I was like, hey, you know, this is in bad condition. Could you knock off some money on it? And he was like, no, I'm not doing it. The game still plays. It's still the same game. Doesn't matter what it looks like. So I told him, I was like, okay, so if you were selling a car, like a vehicle, right? And it had dents on it and a couple windows were missing, you'd sell it for the same full price. You know, I was like, you're gonna sell, like, let's say you had a busted ass Mustang, you're gonna sell it for the same price that you would sell a brand new one. Yeah, well, you know, I'm just trying to make some money, blah blah, and you know, I have to pay rent, and I was like, dude, I was like, whatever, and I walked off. What's up, Anthony Smith? What's up, Michael? So yeah, the video game selling scene in San Antonio is pretty bad. It's rough. So I rather just wait until I'm like at a video game convention where A, I know there's video games, B, more than likely what I'm looking for will be there, C, it's usually in good condition, and B, they work deals. Like most of the guys that are at the video game conventions work great deals now. Like they actually haggle a lot better than most garage sales and flea markets and stuff now. It used to be opposite. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? What's up, Max? So lots of games in Mexico. I don't go to Mexico right now. It's been a while. I think I haven't gone to Mexico since like 2014. Now you can't fault most sellers about saying, "Oh, that's how the game was treated." It's not usually like, they buy it secondhand as well, and I'm sure they bought it discounted. It's just it's fucked up to try to sell something in poor condition. Shout outs to all the channel members, by the way. It's a new month coming, so if you want to renew your membership or if you want to become a member, just click that join button. We're going to have some special membership-only streams coming up. We're going to have some special membership-only content, things of that nature. We're going to have a lot of fun. We just got some new emojis, by the way. I have a Domino's emoji. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm about to spam it in the chat. This is my Domino's again emoji, which Doctor's Office just posted as well. What's up, Xander? Long time no talk, buddy. You remember you talked about the Little Mermaid? Oh, I love the Little Mermaid NES game. That's like one of my probably top 15, dare I say top 10 NES games. Definitely in the top 20. What's up, Bison? What's up, Miricus? It's been a little bit. You want an SNES just for the slightly more violent Mortal Kombat? If you're talking about Mortal Kombat 1, that one was not the more violent version. The Sega Genesis version actually had the blood code on it. The Super Nintendo game didn't. Mortal Kombat 1 on the Super Nintendo didn't have blood at all, and one of the fatalities was actually changed. It was censored. Now, Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 3 on the Super Nintendo were great, but Mortal Kombat 1 on the Super Nintendo was the inferior Mortal Kombat, actually. The Sega Genesis version of Mortal Kombat 1 was the superior version because it had the blood code, which I think was ABAC, it was like Abacaba or something like that. What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? Was I emo last night? No. Remember there was one for NES, SNES that had spikes at the bottom? It had spikes, but it didn't have blood. Like, your character would just go through it. What's up, goblins? Oh, I'm waiting for Rebirth. We got officially, 2 days? I didn't pre-order it. I think what I'm going to do with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is I think I'm going to just get it digitally so I can play it tomorrow. Right? I think you can play it tomorrow when it hits midnight. Tomorrow night. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just get it digitally and then I'll buy it physically later on when it goes on sale. That's what I did with Remake. Yeah, I mean, I bet you by fall, I bet you by Black Friday, a physical version of Rebirth is gonna be like $25, $20. So I'd rather just get it digitally, play it early. I mean, at this point, you're buying the game and you gotta install another update that takes like a half hour long. You gotta patch shit. You know, you gotta install the updates and stuff. It's like, yeah, having the physical's cool and all, but you're not really paying for a full game on the CD anyway. Do I feel everyone's more tense right now? No. I mean, yeah, I guess you could see that, you know, with the state of the world and stuff like that. But only worry about stuff that you can control, right? And if people get into your bubble of happiness, beat their ass. I've recently had to confront a lot of people in person, for various personal things. And half the time they just run their fucking cocksuckers, you know, when you're not in person. And then in person, they're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, cool. Cool. So main thing to worry about is just not, don't let people disrupt your bubble. And if they do, just fuck them up. That's why internet doesn't bug me. Like, as far as like trolls and internet and stuff like that, it doesn't bug me because I've been having to deal with that for 23 years already with the wrestling stuff. like internet YouTube bullshit is nothing compared to wrestling drama. Even like on the local indie wrestling scene, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of nonsense. I've had fans, because I heal a lot. Like, I'm a bad guy usually. I've had fans like wait for me at my car after the shows to like try to start some shit. You know what I mean? And I've had, what's up, Portal? I've also had like other wrestlers from other companies and stuff talk smack. Nobody does shit in person, dude. Nobody does shit. Man, that cookie that I ate, guys, was scrum diddly umptious. I needed that. And I bought some ice cream. You guys ever go like grocery shopping and you buy something and you're like, fuck, I can't wait till I can eat that. And you're trying your hardest to not like go home and eat that right away because you're like, okay, tonight I'm going to make sure that I have macaroni and pork chops and broccoli. You know what I mean? Like that's my meal. You have it already. You have the stuff. And then you buy something like badass, like a whole bunch of like pizza rolls or like some frozen pizzas or like some ice cream, and you're kind of like, fuck, you know, like I want to tear into that shit. Like that's me right now. I went grocery shopping and I bought like some pizzas. I'm trying a new pizza brand. It's the store's pizza brand. So in Texas we have HEB. And they're the store brand of HEB. Well, now they have HEB brand now, but Hill Country Fare is also the other HEB brand. And I bought some Hill Country Fare pizza rolls and pizza, and I've never tried it, so like I'm looking forward to it. It looks like Totino's pizzas. I like Totino's though, so I'm like, all right, maybe Thursday, because Thursday's gonna be a busy day for me, so that would be a good pizza day when I wind down. Oh, America, that's why they're called marks. Fans are called marks because they think it's real. So they think that the persona that you are in the ring is real. You had a good-ass cookie? I might make an ice cream sandwich. I don't have anything to make an ice cream sandwich. But it would be cool to get like 2 chocolate chip cookies and put some like vanilla ice cream and make like the cookie. My favorite ice cream is Bluebell ice cream. They don't have Bluebell everywhere. Not Blue Bunny, Bluebell. It's usually, I think it's more of like a southern states thing. Bluebell ice cream. If you do not have it, I recommend it. It's called Bluebell homemade ice cream. It's good. It's fantastic. Okay, Xander has it. Goblins have it. Pretty Idiot has it. What's up, Mac N? Nathan has it. Yeah, Bluebell ice cream. So get, plain ass vanilla Bluebell is gold. Cookies and cream, Millennium Crutch. What's the other one? The Tracks. What's the fucking Tracks one? Bluebell Eaters. Bluebell Eaters. If you're in here, the Tracks one. What the fuck is the Tracks one? Fuck is it called? It's like the one that has like the fudge in the vanilla, but it's like Tracks. Moose Tracks. I think that's what it's called. That one's good. Birthday cake flavored's good. Two-step cookie two-step. So there's a cookie two-steps. We do not have Strauss ice cream. There's a cookie two-step flavor of Bluebell, guys. So it's chocolate chip cookie dough and cookies and cream combined. That's why it's called cookie two-step. That one is fucking delicious, especially if you get an Oreo cookie like, chunk and a cookie dough chunk together in the same fucking bite, and you just chew it. It's fucking good. Waffles. I don't even like chocolate mint. The green mint ice cream. I don't even like mint ice cream, but with Bluebell, I'll eat Bluebell, the green mint. I'll eat that. I don't like mint, whatever the fuck it's called, but with Bluebell, I will eat the mint one. I will eat almost every flavor of mint. I will eat almost flavor of Bluebell. That's how good Bluebell is. Like, I will eat Bluebell. Anything. The other one that's pretty good is Rocky Road Bluebell. Fuck. I'm not toothpaste flavor. Can you imagine? You know what? Have you guys done the what the fuck is that called? The Jelly Bean challenge thing? Have you guys done that? What if they make the ice cream like an ice cream thing, like the fucking Jelly Bean challenge? Like with fucking odd flavors. Like there's that grass jelly bean. There's a booger jelly bean. There's a rotten egg jelly bean. You didn't like the popcorn one? The popcorn's all right. Oh, butter pecan is great. You never seen it? So there's a jelly bean challenge where you play the game, and there's two flavors that look the same of everyone. So there's a green one, a purple one, a white one, a yellow one. Let's say you grab like a blue one, right? It could end up being like toothpaste or like blue, whatever the fuck it is. I have done Butterfinger ice cream, Snickers ice cream. I don't think I've done Twix. Is Harry Potter themed at first? Do I have Cheerwine? I don't think so. They made a ranch dressing flavor ice cream. As much as I love ranch, I could not have ranch ice cream. So yeah, the Bean Boozled challenge is fucking hilarious. If you guys have never done it, I have a video of me and one of my friends back in the day doing it on the channel. Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm my wrestling students, I do a wrestling school, right? I teach people to wrestle, and we have a wrestling school. And I'm having them send me promos, like in character promos for the upcoming show. And I haven't even fucking hit play on this guy's fucking video. And just looking at his, like, no disrespect. I'm not fucking trying to like body shame nobody or call anybody ugly. I haven't even hit play, and just looking at, like, when you see like a video's like screenshot, I'm like, like you guys saw me say Jesus fucking Christ, right? Like that was my genuine. Like just a minute ago, if you guys rewind and I looked and I said Jesus fucking Christ, like that. That was my genuine reaction to seeing this guy's screenshot without even pressing play. So this is one of my students. He does a bad guy persona, like a debt collector, evil, money hungry IRS type of thing. And this is what his promo looks like, or his screenshot. I haven't even hit play on it. He's a bad guy. He looks really sleazy and dirty, old school. I saw it, and then that's when I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. He's a good student, though. He works his ass off. He tries a lot. He tries a lot. Let me listen to it. Not bad. Slow it down to about 30 seconds. Tell him to sound less nervous. And put the goddamn camera in horizontal mode. That's the one thing I hate is when people record in fucking vertical. It's not TikTok. This is going on fucking our fucking media. Thank you, Knucklehead. I appreciate that. He just bought some trunks, like some black wrestling trunks, like the little fucking briefs. Man, I got sneeze all over my mic. Sorry about that. He's bought some little trunks, so we made him practice in them the other day as like a fucking little rib. It was hilarious. Somebody asked if they make Bluebell near me. There's Bluebell factories all over Texas, but I don't know where HQ is at. I would love to go on a Bluebell fucking warehouse tour, like a creamery tour. Do they do that for ice cream places? Like, you know how breweries have like tours? Do they have like a fucking, hey, come in and look at our ice cream and eat free ice cream tour? Yeah, there's no Bluebell's hard to find in California. I don't even think they have it. When I was out there, I never saw it once. Anytime I've gone, they have Blue Bunny, they have Breyers, they have what's the other ice cream? The fucking, it's like a CVS and a fucking Walgreens. What the fuck is that fucking what's that store? It's not CVS, it's not Walgreens, it's Thrifty, I think, or Thrifty, or what's the other one? Rite Aid ice cream. Rite Aid ice cream. I will give Rite Aid some fucking props. Rite Aid ice cream is good. Yeah, Rite Aid's pretty good. I'll give Rite Aid. I'll give Rite Aid some props. I'll eat Rite Aid because when I was working in California a few years back, our office was in downtown Los Angeles area, off of was it? I forgot what the fucking street was, but there was literally around the corner, there was like a Rite Aid like down the street. So I would go in there during, what's up, Level 1 Online Extras? I would go to the Rite Aid, or I would go to the Walgreens, the CVS. There was also Chipotle or a there was a Pollo Loco too, a Subway. So I'd go there, but then down the street there was also a badass Chinese restaurant. It was like a fucking hole in the wall, like around down the street and around the corner. It was called ABC Chinese, and it was cheap as fuck. For like $6, they would fucking hook you up with like rice or lo mein, and then like 2 fucking like entree things for like $6. LA Mexican food versus Texas. Who has the better Mexican food? Well, it's different. It's a different type. While there is basic, there's basic like like Mexican rice and certain sides and stuff. It's different. It's Mexican food in Texas is called Tex-Mex. So there's a little bit more of like a different type of vibe as far as like the seasoning goes, the way the salsa is made, the way that the meat is prepped. It's different. Like carne asada is made different in Texas than it is made in California. LA Mexican food is not real Mexican food. It's a little bit different. Like over here, there's no such thing as a wet burrito. Like when I went to California, and people were like, "I'll get a wet burrito." I'm like, "What the fuck is a wet burrito?" Like now, yeah, they have places that are probably like, that you can have a wet burrito, but like I never heard that term until I went to California. I prefer Tex-Mex. It's called Tex-Mex no matter what. Even if the restaurant just says Mexican food on it. It's Tex-Mex. Just like California, we call it Cali-Mex. But it also depends which area you're going to. So like if you go to like South Texas, if you go to South Texas, you'll probably get like a little bit more of like a different variety of how that's made. So like Texas is big. So from San Antonio to El Paso, that's 8 hours. So El Paso Mexican food is not going to be the same as San Antonio Mexican food, which is not the same as Houston, which is not the same as Corpus Christi, which is not the same as Brownsville, which is not the same as Dallas, which is not the same as Lubbock. Like from me to El Paso is 8. And then from me to Beaumont is like 6. And then from me to Brownsville is like 6. From me to Dallas is 5. From me to like Lubbock is like 9. So that's, yeah, geography could definitely change a lot of food. Brownsville, you hate to work there? Brownsville, Texas sucks, guys. Brownsville, Texas sucks. Brownsville sucks. You want to go to a real shithole and worry about getting fucking kidnapped by the cartel? Go to Brownsville. What's up, Corporal Donut? I have no idea what Reggio Pollo is. Why does Brownsville, Texas suck? Because it's a ghetto ass fucking border town. It's literally the most southern city in Texas. Like if you're looking at when you look at Texas and it's like the bottom point, that's where Brownsville is, at the bottom point. OK Chief is not from Brownsville. OK Chief is not Mexican either. I don't know if you guys know that. I think he's maybe I don't know. Is he Mexican? He's from Chicago. I want to say he's Puerto Rican. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. He might be both. Even if he is Mexican, he's from Chicago, so they kind of mix over there. Like Chicago Hispanics are basically like a different type of Hispanic. Chief is not from Brownsville. You're in California. You got all the Mexicans here. They got Mexicans here in Texas, guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if y'all haven't been aware. We're actually have so many Mexicans that we're trying to fucking stop them from coming into Texas. I have 2 cowboy hats, knucklehead. Contra Cruiser, shoot me a DM on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. I did one the other day, actually. I did one the other day, a couple Saturdays ago, two Saturdays ago. I did one. It was called PlayStation Ain't Dead. If you guys want to look that up, I don't know if you'll be able to find it easily, but I did a podcast, so I'm always up for that. If any of you guys have like podcast or anything like that, shoot me a DM. I talk business in the DMs. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, best bets to get a hold of me. What's up, Khalil? Do you have jorts to match the hat? I don't know anybody that wears jorts with a cowboy hat. What's up, Joel DBA? I haven't spent too much time in Palm Springs. I'm not from Florida. She had a plate full of Chick-fil-A nuggies. Chick-fil-A nuggies are awesome. A little pricey, but they're good. Palm Springs, California. Oh. And they're in Palm Springs, Florida. I've never seen anybody wear a cowboy hat with jorts. Obviously, if they're doing that, they're not from Texas. Del Taco, Taco Bell. We don't have Del Taco in Texas. I've had Del Taco before. To me, I don't care for either one. I'll eat both, but I don't have a preference. I'm not drinking Coors Light today. What's up, Perry Comics? I've had Taco Casa before, too. It's all right. To me, it's all the same. Taco Cabana, Taco Casa, Taco Bell, Del Taco, Taco Bueno. It's been a little bit, Perry. How you doing, man? What's up, Mike? I am from Texas. I'm in San Antonio. Is there a place called Taco Ding Dong? Yeah, we're planning on that, Hamos. We're planning on that. He's been telling me for fucking forever to come on. For a while, he was telling me to come on the show with him and Rich, and it just never happened. Taco Tico? Do you mean Tinko Taco? Oh, Chipotle's good. I like Chipotle. There's a Chipotle down the street from me, actually. Do I know anything about rare collecting stamps? I do not know shit about collecting stamps. Are stamps actually like a real, like... Is stamps like a real thing that you could make some good money off of? Like collecting? Like, I'm not... Like, this is a genuine question. I'm not, like, familiar with it. But anytime I hear people collect, like, joking about collecting stamps and everything, it's to try to sound, like, nerdy and dorky and stuff. Like, is collecting stamps like a real big thing? and get serious. I don't know nothing about collecting stamps. Does anybody in here collect stamps? You found my channel from my JKB? I appreciate that, Mike. Coin collecting is something that I would like to get into. You collect dust? I collect dust too. Coin collecting is something, like, I'm not going to lie, when I find a coin, like I'm walking or something where I see a coin, I always try to look at the date. And I always try to look at, like, certain things. Like, if it's like a real old date, I'll definitely hang on to it and, like, try to Google around. I'm not like an official coin collector, but I do, when I find a coin or, like, have a coin, I at least attempt to, like, see how old it is and stuff like that. Some old stamps cost money. See, I don't know nothing about stamps. 1944 silver penny. I know I don't have one of those. I have a nice little coin jar right here that I've been putting any kind of coin that I find, any kind of coins that I get in my pocket. It says Fortnite V-Bucks find. I've been making a point to keep my coins when I find them, so I could just dump them all into, like, Coinstar or something. What do you think about all the Heritage Auction stuff? Pat covered it pretty well. I'm not actually familiar with what's going on with Heritage Auctions. Is there like scammy stuff going on? I'd have to, like, educate myself on that. What's your most expensive game? I have no clue. I can tell you the most I've paid for a game is when I bought Zombie Nation. I paid like $300 for it. That's the most I ever paid for a game. I couldn't tell you what the most expensive, like, rarest game. What's up, 2 cents? Do I normally stream at this time? Yes. 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Central until like 12, 1. Just depends. I appreciate that. Can I get a hashtag 2 cents in the chat, please, for that super chat? You should be getting an alert, a live alert here. It's your third super on a live stream. That's awesome. I'm your third. He says, Legend, here's some support, buddy. Jay says, hi. Yeah, Jay's a good buddy of mine. I remember the first time I met Jay, actually. If we get to, we're at 34 likes. If we get to super chat alert, pre-order alert, pre-order alert. If we get to 50 likes, I'll tell the story when I met Jay. Or should I save that when I go onto Jay's channel? Do I have a Nikki's Mexican restaurant? Probably not. Never heard of it. Should I save the story of when I met Jay on, like, for when I guest on his live stream? Not Jay, not Shady Jay, by the way. JKB, Jay Hoofed. Once 2 cents in the chat, guys. Also, thank you
$10 through super chat. Legend, here's some support, buddy. Jay says hi.
Thank you, 2 cents. Also, thank you for becoming a member. By the way, guys, if you're not a channel member, I do have a join button down below. If you feel inclined to become a channel member, we're going to have channel member streams, channel member exclusives, all sorts of fun stuff. You can also gift your channel memberships if you'd like. And Jay, hashtag JKB, guys, in the chat. If you're not familiar, go throw him a sub. Do I think Xbox is going to survive? Yeah, I think they'll be okay, man. I think they're gonna do good. I mean, at this point, they're making more PlayStation games than Sony is, right? Thank you guys so much, by the way, for being here. Honestly, I appreciate it. I have, Jesus has blessed us with his. You're an autograph collector? Nice concert. I wish I had Stanley's autograph. Jesus has blessed us with his presence. On the real, guys, even you guys hanging in here and chilling out and just coming and vibing, it means a lot. Um, it's kind of scary. I got like a closer to when they come in.
JKB donated $6.99 through Super Chat. Love you, buddy.
Thank you so much. Is the Canadian dollar better than the US dollar right now? JKB so sexy. No, I don't think the all digital is going to be the same as the refresh. They hyped up their refresh pretty high. Um, they said that the next console that they're going to have is going to be the biggest technical leap. So I don't think an all digital only is that one. It's not. So the Canadian dollar is less than the peso. Wow. Either way, what was I saying before I got distracted with that alert? Oh, I got a huge influx of subscribers from the video that I made about Jay and Rich, the two videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had like a little bit of anxiety. That's why I didn't stream over the weekend. I was not expecting that response. I got like over 200 subscribers from those videos, and I had a bit of like imposter syndrome the last couple days. Like, fuck, I have this influx of a bunch of people coming in, and they're probably all new to my content, or they haven't seen much of the content. So I'm over here like, man, I gotta do something to entertain them, and I hope, like the last couple of videos that I put, I was scared. Like I'm like putting them out, and then I'm like refreshing my feed, and I'm like, like, because there's been videos in the past where I'll put like a video out and I lose like 10, 15, 20 subscribers like right away, and I'm like, fuck. So I'm over here super nervous, and I felt like imposter syndrome, and I'm just like, I appreciate you guys here, and if you're brand new and you're watching this for the first time, I hope you guys stick around, and I hope that I could entertain you guys, because I'm going to try my best. I know not everything that I make a video about people give a shit about, but just know that my heart is in the right place with this. And everything that I do, it's just, with the, everything behind it, it's just to give you guys something to watch. So you guys being here or hitting like or commenting and stuff like that, it means a lot. Fapping5, nice name. You're new here? You've been here for a little bit, knucklehead. Think with your dick and ask your heart later. What? Thank you, Portal. I appreciate that. What's up, Nick? What's up, Fonzarelli? Mike, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Hashtag Mike Stabatello. JKB? Is that the real JKB? Jay, send me a message on Facebook so I know it's you for sure. Or say inside joke in the chat so I know it's you. Thank you, 2 cents again. Is that a new super chat? No, you fucking didn't. Thank you so much, man. Hashtag 2 cents. 2 cents. Thank you so much. Hamos Art with the $5 tip says just the tip. Hashtag Hamos Art.
Art tipped $5. Thanks. Just the tip.
I appreciate that. Let me check my Facebook real quick. Okay. I got it. Bullshit. 2 cents. 2 cents. You need a fucking... No fucking way, dude. 2 cents with the $50 super chat. Hashtag 2 cents. You're getting a fucking twerk for that. Hang on a second.
2 cents donated $10 through super chat.
goddamn
Once 2
mind.
cents donated $50 through Super Chat.
I think this is no copyright. Let me see. Can't twerk to that. Let me see. Here we go. All right. I probably had a sweat stain on my back too because my back is sweaty. That's what we do, guys. We twerk sometimes when we get donos in here. The longtime viewers could tell you guys that. That was not my impression of Pat. But yeah, if you're new to the chat, sometimes we twerk around here. When I was playing Super Mario 35, anytime that I would, these are not whitey tighties. These are black. Look. And they're boxer briefs. It's boxer briefs. I don't think my crack was showing all the way, just a little bit, right? When I was playing Super Mario 35, every time we got first place, I would twerk. I wish they never got rid of Mario 35. That was a fantastic fucking game. Am I going to get the new Contra? No, I'm not going to get the new Contra. I did see the demos out. I haven't gotten around to play it. But it looks like shit. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing with Contra? Like, at this point, they could just remake the original with better looking pixel graphics, and it would be better than what they're doing. The controls aren't good, says Portal Player. Fabin5 says, fucking go Spurs, go. Wembayama! Who here's a fan of Wembayama on the Spurs? Blacky tidies. Oh, shit. Yeah, that Contra game just looks fucking terrible. And I'm not down for it at all. It just looks fucking horrendous. Like, they should have just not even put the words Contra on it. Like, that's a cash grab. Like, the only reason why it says Contra on it is so they could hope that us old neckbeards that are, like, in their fucking 30s and 40s would buy it. Tim Duncan and David Robinson are only Spurs you know. Those two are the legends, man. The Admiral David Robinson guys, he don't get enough fucking love. Honestly, anybody that's basketball, I guess, followers in here, let's admit it. David Robinson does not get a fucking enough love for his accomplishments. He doesn't get enough love. Hope I'm okay with all the fires going on. What fires? Like, you think like some of the basketball greats. He was on the dream team, but still, he's still like nobody ever talks about David Robinson. Like, he doesn't get enough love. Lots of fires in Oklahoma. I'm nowhere near Oklahoma. Will Jay be coming on here as well? I would love for Jay to come on here soon. Maybe one day we'll start, integrating each other. I told Jay I could possibly come on this weekend. It just depends if I'm booked on Friday or not to wrestle, or Saturday. And as of right now, I am not Um, there's a place called Canadian Texas. Where the fuck is Canadian Texas at? Oh, I'm nowhere close to that, man. That's up by Oklahoma. I'm nowhere close to that. I've never even heard of Canadian Texas. 1 to 2 cents. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you so much. Jay says good night as well. Is JKB with you? JKB, hit me up on messages. What's up, Samuel? Michael Chandler joined WB. I did not hear about that. Thank you guys for everybody sending a dono or a super chat and supporting the stream. Make sure you guys like that dream up. The stream up. It's 44 likes. Let's get 50. I appreciate y'all. Go sub to JKB if you haven't, by the way. I don't know anything about UFC. I don't know anything about MMA. Like, I really don't follow it. But I'm sure we're going to be seeing some crossovers eventually, like when people retire or move over. You only know soccer? I don't know much soccer, but I'll tell you guys this. I've gone and seen soccer live. And I'm not like, I don't watch soccer on TV. I don't really follow the soccer stuff, but I've gone to 2 soccer games. One was a local team that was like a San Antonio, like semi-pro soccer team, and then one was like a step above that. I gotta tell you guys, the 2 soccer games I went to, they were like some of the best fucking times that I've ever had in my fucking life. Like, it was fucking awesome. Like, it was fucking legit. Like, I had the biggest, even the small local one, I had the best time in my fucking life, like, at a sports game ever. Ever was at that. It was the San Antonio Scorpions, and it was like in 2013, 2012, and it was great. It was fucking a lot of fun. Now, I did see hockey, too. We have a semi-pro hockey team, or we did, the San Antonio Rampage, and I went to see that, too, and that was fucking awesome in person, too. But soccer was fun. Baseball's pretty decent. I've seen the Texas Rangers a couple times. I've seen the San Antonio Missions. I've seen the Blue Jays before. I've seen the Arizona Diamondbacks, and I've gone to the Dodgers before. And baseball could be fun, too. But soccer was legit. Soccer was awesome. I remember they were doing like a chant. They were like, I believe that we can win. And then everybody's like, I believe that we can win. I believe that like it was pretty badass. Oh, thank you, 1 to 2 cents. I appreciate that. Tony Parker was the shit. Manu, Tony, Avery Johnson, the white dude, Steve Kerr. When he was in the Spurs, he was good. Yeah, when we went to Steve Kerr's now a killer coach. Yeah, he's great as a coach. He was in the Spurs though, right? Am I wrong on that? I think he was in the Spurs, like in the 90s, 98. Sean Elliott was great. Yeah, when we went to Con Bravo, I went to Con Bravo twice. The first year I went was like 2013. We went to go see Toronto Blue Jays play. That's a big fucking stadium. And then one of the years that we went to Game On, I want to say Game On Expo in Phoenix, we went 2016 or 17. We went to Diamondbacks. That was a pretty cool stadium. I haven't been to the new Arlington Stadium. I haven't been to the new Texas Ranger Stadium, Globe Life. I've been to the ballpark in Arlington, and then I've been to the one before that when I was like really little, like the one that Rangers had before the ballpark in Arlington. Do I remember Skinner character? I do remember Skinner. Toronto, what's up, Mike? Have I been to a Cowboys game? Yeah, I've gone to one home game in my life. I went to a game in 2017. I want to say 16, 17. 2017, they played the Rams and we lost. But it was awesome. That stadium was legit. I went on one of those bus tours. They do bus tours where you get on your bus and they have like beer and snacks that you could drink on the bus. And then it included like your hotel and your tickets. So we got hammered on the fucking bus, and then they dropped us off at the hotel. We checked in, and then basically we were given free reign to do what we wanted that night. So I went with some of my high school buddies, and I took my dad with me too. And we went to some wings place, ate some wings. Then I dropped my dad off at the hotel, and then me and the boys from high school, we went fucking clubbing and bar hopping. And we almost got into a fight. We almost got into a fight with some fucking dude that was like... How can I phrase this? I'm Mexican, so it's not racist for me to say this. All right? Let me just say that. I'm Mexican, so it's not racist for me to say this. But we were at a bar or a club, and... we were chilling at the bar ordering some drinks, and then there was like a couple girls that were like standing there, and while we were ordering drinks, one of them said something to us, and we were just talking, and it was like small talk, just casually like, oh cool, blah blah blah, what's your names, hi, blah blah blah, we're here chilling, just like small talk, blah 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 blah. And then we walked by, because they left, and then we walked by them sitting at a table, and we said something like that, and I went up to them, and I was just continuing the conversation, and then this dude, he was like a super fucking ghetto-ass Mexican dude. I don't even think he was legal. I think he was like a fucking super fucking illegal alien Mexican, ghetto as fuck. He comes up to me and starts shit-talking me in Spanish while I'm talking to the girls. And then I put two and two together that he was just a jealous motherfucker because those were, like, one of them was his girlfriend and the other one was, like, her friend. And I'm like, hey, dude, I was just, keeping up friendly conversation from when they were talking to us at the bar. And he just got, like, all huffy and shit and was, like, trying to start a fight. So my main friend, my homie, he got up and he was like, is there a fucking problem? And started talking to him in Spanish. He's a Puerto Rican dude, so he was pretty fucking wild when he got angry. And they got nose to nose, and then two more Mexican guys got up, and then two more of my friends got up. There was probably like 10 of us total, like 5 of them, 5 of us. And we're like, fuck you, blah 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 blah. So then we just like split it up. We split it up and we just kind of avoided them. So we're leaving the bar, and these guys come up to us like on the sidewalk, like out of nowhere. Same guys trying to start shit. And they were waiting on their Uber, basically. We're waiting on our Uber. So we're both here waiting on our Ubers. This guy just won't shut his fucking mouth, blah, blah, blah. Their Uber shows up. And when he's getting in the Uber, he's talking fucking shit. So then my friend's like, you know what? Fuck you, motherfucker. Get out of that Uber, you fucking pussy, blah, blah, blah. The guy got out of his fucking Uber, and they're fucking arguing, and all the girls are, like, trying to, like, fucking hold them back. Their Uber was like, fuck this. I'm not fucking dealing with this. And their Uber fucking drove off. And then our Uber pulled up and let us get in the car. We fucking left. So those guys had to wait for another Uber. But it was just that guy was a piece of shit. Little they know he was messing with a wrestler. It was pretty fucking intense. I was just glad that nobody had a fucking weapon. So our Ubers pulled up at the same time, and their Uber ditched them, and we got in our Uber. It was fucking great. It was fucking legendary. But yeah, I just remember that guy got in my face, and he was all like jealous that I was having small talk with his fucking girl. Yeah, they resort to violence 110%. And half the times they can't do shit. You know what I mean? So they use weapons and try to start crap and all this shit. We're throwing down if you talk my girl. Did y'all see my RGT85 meme? I posted it on my community tab, and I posted it on Facebook. I put this fucking funny fucking. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me a second. And go into fucking. Give me a second. It was a great fucking meme. It got a pretty good response. Let me pull it up. Which, by the way, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter yet, 8-Bit Eric Twitter. Let me pull it up. It was fucking hilarious. Oh no, I didn't post the meme on Twitter. I posted it on Facebook. On Twitter, I just said good night with it, but on Facebook, it got a fucking great. Facebook, people were fucking hilarious on it. Give me a second. Let me find it. Where's it at? Why is it showing up all fucked up? Here it is. I put, you're in the club and this guy slaps your girlfriend's ass. What do you do? And I just grabbed this fucking, like, fucked up looking screenshot of him. It got some pretty good responses. If he touched my girl's booty, I would shave his beard and make him post videos with his hat off. Good night, Corporal. You gave that post a like. No, yeah, he's cool. It was just a funny joke on him. Flipping his whack ass off. So he told me, he goes, hey, it's about time you got some interaction and engagement. And I was like, okay, fair. Fair. So yeah, I'm going to post it in the chat. Just in case you guys aren't following the Facebook page, go there and give it a little follow. I post a lot of updates and shit on there, so I've been trying to promote it a little bit more. I thought it was pretty fucking hilarious. I think my personal Facebook got a lot more funnier responses on it, but it was the same thing. What's up, Gabriel? Am I a Rangers guy? They're okay. I was definitely pulling for them to win the fucking championship. Because, of course, you know, if it's I'm in Texas. I prefer the Rangers over the fucking Astros for goddamn sure. But no, I was like, fuck, I thought that was awesome that they won the World Series. Like, that was like, I never thought I would see that. Like, I'm not trying to give the team, like, you know, saying that they suck and all this, but what's up, Gamely? I never thought I would see that. Like, it always seemed like they were always close but no cigar. And for them to win, that was awesome. As a Yankees fan, you hate the Astros. I just don't like most of the Houston. Like, I don't like no offense if you guys, any of you guys watching this are in Houston, but I'm just not I'm not into Houston like anything. Like, I just don't like that town. Like, Houston's just one of those towns where I'm like, oh God, I have to go to Houston today. Oh God, I gotta drive through Houston today. Oh God, I don't know. I just don't like Houston. You almost moved to Houston for work once. So glad you didn't. You're not a sports guy at all. I'm into football for sure. Football for fucking sure. Baseball, I loosely watch baseball. Me and Jay almost fucking got jumped by Dodgers fans and fucking when we went to go see the Dodgers game because he was wearing his fucking Cubs hat. Man, 9 years ago today, Leonard Nimoy passed away. Can we get a moment of silence? I forgot before it's 12 o'clock my time, but 9 years ago. Live long and prosper, everyone. 9 years ago, a fucking legend passed away. Yeah, we got almost jumped because he was wearing the Cubs hat and they fucking got all pissy and were shit talking. And Jay said one thing back when they were fucking hammering him for like a whole, like we were on the shuttle bus. They're hammering him the whole time, and he came back and next thing you know, they were like, "What? What?" Getting all fucking gangster with him. Cigarettes will do that. Mets versus Yankees, I can imagine. So when it comes to like teams, when you're like in a two sport town, I'm still confused because I'm not in a fucking one sport town besides um Spurs. So if you're like in a town like Chicago, right? If you're like in a town like Chicago, how do you decide which team you cheer for? Like the Cubs or the White Sox? Like, is it on what side of town you're on? Is it like if you're on one side of the tracks, you go for this team? If you're on that side, it's that one. Like what do they do? Jets or Giants? Well, neither one of them is like in like Giants aren't even like in New York, like New York, right? They're like like a little ways out of New York. And the Jets are closer to fucking a different side, right? But like with Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox, how do you decide which one you go for? Like, do they have like a, like, I guess unspoken like law of the land? I've never met anybody that's like Chicago White Sox, by the way. Everybody that I know from Chicago is like Cubbies, like all the time. Like, I've never met a guy that's like, I'm from Chicago, go White Sox. Like, I've never met that. Players, maybe. Find me in the club, bottle full of bub. I got what you need, but you need to feel a buzz. About Texans and Cowboys? Well, Houston people will cheer for Houston no matter what. In Texas, as far as like what teams you go for, it's a mixture. Like, I'll meet people in Houston, or I mean, I'll meet people in San Antonio that like the Texans. I'll meet people this and that, but the majority of people in Texas are Cowboys fans. The majority of them. Clippers always considered the little brother. You like the Lakers. So like yeah, you have your fans in Texas that like the Texans, but the majority of them are Dallas fans. Like, there's definitely a huge difference. It's not like vile or anything like that. But you could definitely tell that there's more Dallas Cowboys fans in the state of Texas. Fuck, even when I was in California, when I was living in Los Angeles, I saw a fuckload of Dallas Cowboy fans out there. Like, when I was in California, there was a lot of Dallas fans. When I've gone to Arizona, there was a lot of Dallas fans. When I was in South Carolina visiting, there was a lot of Dallas fans. But that's just because their games reach more out on TV. Like, they're more like on the national broadcast. But yeah, when I was out there in Los Angeles, there was a lot of Cowboys, especially when the Cowboys were playing in Los Angeles. Do you think there's a lot of Cowboys fans when they're playing against the Texans? See, they don't play against the Texans every year, though. They don't play against the Texans every year. Sometimes they'll usually just have like a preseason game against the Texans. But as far as like an actual like they don't play against them every year. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Matter of fact, I don't even know if they played this year. Did they? They did play. On the 2022, they had a game. Was that the last time they played? So they only play each other once every couple years in the regular season. The rest is usually just like a preseason game or something like that. Yeah, so I think the last regular season game they had was December 2022. You generally don't understand why people view sports as life or death, gladiatorial. I mean, that's the original. Like, what's up, Robert? The original basis behind a lot of sports was gladiatorial, like that. In Mexico, guys, in like ancient Mexico, there was a game that was similar to basketball. I don't know if you guys have seen Echo. Have y'all watched Echo recently? There's like a flashback where it shows the two groups of like the tribes playing a sport. That sport, guess what? The winning team, they would sacrifice themselves to the god, like, of what they were worshiping at the time. You met Scottie Pippen? Nice. But yeah, like there was actual like lots of like gladiatorial stuff where like the winners would sacrifice themselves or the losers would be killed off, like in different civilizations and stuff. So that's where that natural competitive drive comes from. And then when you have like modern sports today, it's like, you know, everybody represents their team and their colors and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with being in a strip club. Big props to Scottie Pippen keeping it real. By the way, it was Pokemon Day, and I didn't even hear one single fucking thing out of Pokemon Day. What did I miss out on? Let me read this shit. Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon trading card game Pocket. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet again, some Terra Raid battles. Pokemon Go and Pokemon Horizons, a series. Pokemon Masters EX. Pokemon Unite. Pokemon Sleep. I remember that Pokemon Sleep thing being announced. Pokemon Cafe Remix looks fucking all boring shit, man. If Pokemon had any kind of fucking nuts. How's Daisy doing? She's good. She's asleep right now. If Pokemon had any fucking... David Robinson was in the Spurs, yeah. If Pokemon had any fucking nuts, they would have fucking had some kind of bombshell to fucking punk out Power World today. I didn't pay attention. I didn't even see anybody make videos about the fucking Power World shit. I mean, not Power World, the Pokemon Presents. I think RGT85 made one, and that was like it. I don't think anybody else made a video about the Pokemon Day. So I guess it was pretty uneventful. I think the other big news today was fucking Sony fucking let go of like 900 employees. That's fucking kind of concerning, especially after the stock dropping and them saying that they're not going to be releasing any major first-party IPs. Skibbity bop dot up. Hello, guys. This is 8-Bit Eric. Today we're going to talk about birds shitting in my ass. Let's get into it. Nintendo's new lawsuit against the emulator. Do I have a memory of pulling a holographic? There's been a couple of cards that I pulled, but I don't even know what my most fucking rarest one I would get. Cucumbers. How come there's not a cucumber Pokemon? Horses. Horsecock. Big, meaty, black horsecock. Too perverse. Because it's big? Okay, average-sized, meaty, black horsecock. I think a small, like, horsecock would be kind of creepy, if you ask me. Like, it has to be a gigantic. A to the yo. Remember pulling Alakazam? Did I? Okay, let me pull my thing out. I haven't shown Pokemon shit in quite some time, but I guess I'll show my keeper cards that I'm like, oh, let me look at this. I think these are my keepers, right? This is like I'm not familiar with pricing and rarities and all this, but this is the stuff that I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll keep it. So like that one. Jirachi. I think when I pulled out and I looked it up, people said it was kind of like uncommon. Some of these are probably not worth that much, but I just was like, you know what? These were like the first like V stars. This is like when you had like the V stars for the what the fuck is that? Eevee? Why does it look like they're stuck? Like there's more than one stuck. Yeah, the V's, Leafeon, VMAX. Let me see. Like I had this Charizard and whatever GX. So I was like, okay. Let me just pull this. I'll just pick which ones I think. Like the Mew X. I had this Umbreon. So I was like, okay, I'll pluck that one. See, I don't even know how rare some of these are, but just because they look different, I was like, all right. Like that Rapid Strike. I don't even know the pronouncing. Urshifu. I'm like the most casual fucking Pokemon guy, so a lot of these names I pronounce wrong. Like this Kingler looked pretty cool. The camera's not doing any justice. Yeah, I know these are the celebration versions of like, you know, the original ones that are like worth a lot, but this Espeon I think is one that this Espeon VMAX I think is one that was like at the time when I looked it up on price charting it was up there. I didn't start collecting Pokemon for a while. Rayquaza again. Charizard. I thought this looked fucking badass, so I was like, yeah, let's keep that nice. That was a cool one. What's up, Joshua? Some of these the cooler looking ones I would just kind of sleeve up and like I have a couple of these even though it's not the original birthday Pikachu. So these are just like the cards that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna Machop. I had to stop collecting Pokemon because it was getting expensive. Shadow boxes would be cool. This is more of like I was just gonna fucking set it and forget it. Some of these are pretty cool. What I do with all the comment, I have a big ass fucking box, like one of those big white boxes, like the multiple, like I guess columns in it. Like look how cool that is. I have like all these Pikachu cards that you combine and it makes like a big like puzzle. That one looks pretty cool, right? Let's see, there's like some of these trainer cards. I really like the fucking artwork on them. Right? Like this one looks cute. That one looks cool. See, like I love the artwork on some of these cards. This Raichu looked pretty cool. I'm not like I'm very casual when it comes to like Pokemon. Like I'm really like Super casual. My favorite Pokemon is Squirtle. Squirtle. See, that one looks pretty cool. So anything that was like out of the ordinary, I put into this this case. Like I still have like other, you know. What are the Squirtle evolutions? Isn't it Squirtle, Blastoise, and no, Bulbasaur and then Blastoise? So like that Flareon has some good artwork. Squirtle's not Ivysaur. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. It's at Squirtle, Blastoise, and then Wartortle. Yeah, I got one of them wrong. No, I corrected myself. I said it. I corrected myself. I'm super casual with it. Snorlax evolves into Jay's mom. Shady Jay's mom, not Jay Hooft's mom. I think I got this one because this is like when they started doing the V-Stars. The V-Stars, I started just putting the V-Stars in here. What's another cool? I'm just going to show you guys the cool ones. Like, I thought this was cute. It's not like, I don't think it's particularly cute, rare or anything like that, but Charmander, and he has the little kid's glasses. I thought that was just adorable, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to sleeve it and put it in a thing. It's a very cute little card. And I think there's like multiple ones. I think it's like when this Charmander, like the next card over, is like he's evolved, so he's a bigger kid. So it's like a whole bunch of cards with this kid and this Charmander. So I saw like all of them, so that was cute. What's up, Al Compa? I have a few of them, so I was like, you know what, that's cute. It's like a kid and his Pokemon. Of course, all these ones that are like that, the rainbow ones or whatever the fuck they're called, the shinies. Do I only collect Pokemon cards? I was collecting Pokemons. The Evolutions, there's a whole fuckload of them though, right? There's Jolteon, Vaporeon, fucking, I don't know, your Momeron. That Umbreon's cool too. Didn't they just make some new ones? They just made like some new Eevee evolutions, right? Flareon. There's like 7 of them now, right? Eevees. But yeah, I guess these are my premium ones, and then I have like a whole bunch of other ones inside this big ass box. I honestly was thinking of selling the bulk and the commons, taking the whole fucking thing to Retropalooza and selling them for like 10 cards for like $3. I don't fucking know. Not those though, but like the commons that I have like in the big. I have like a big card container. And then I was thinking of there's a few stores that'll trade your bulk for booster packs and shit. I have a bunch of fucking sealed product though still. Those are just some of them. I have a whole bunch of like booster boxes and stuff hidden on that shelf somewhere. But here's some of them. I have this sealed. I have like this, the squirrel thing. This whole bag is full of like sealed shit. I got a whole bunch of these, the Halloween things. And then if you just look, like all this. I have some of that Shining Fate stuff. So now I'm on the fence of, do I just fucking not open it? I do not have 151. I stopped after Astral Radiance came out. I stopped after Astral Radiance came out because I'm like, yeah, I'm spending too much on this shit. The only bad thing that I've seen is the reason why the older Pokemon stuff is so valued and stuff is because back then when we were all kids in elementary and middle school, we didn't keep our shit sealed. We didn't keep it in good condition. So now that you find stuff that's old and good condition, that's what makes it more sought after. Because it's like with older games. Like now that we're well aware, and I'm like, okay, I have that sealed. I'm sure every other person that's collecting Pokemon is going to keep everything that's new now sealed and in condition. So we're gonna see more well conditioned stuff. So it's not gonna be as valuable, if that makes sense. It's the stuff that you never see in good condition that counts. You know? Would I rather fight Mike Tyson or play Launch Day? I did play Launch Day Cyberpunk for 5 days straight. I played it on stream and I beat it. The Launch Day Cyberpunk. I played it on Xbox Series X and I did all 5 of the endings. So I made the save file right before you get to the whole like end game, and I did all 5 of the endings on stream. I would rather fight Mike Tyson no matter what the option is. Even if I know he's going to fucking cream me like in 2 seconds. The fact that you're just like... Astro Zombies with a $5 super chat. 8-bit Eric here. Let me watch you shower. Thank you, Astro Zombies. Can I get a hashtag Astro Zombies for the super chat? Yeah, I thought it was okay on the Series X. The main glitch that I remembered is that a lot of times it would freeze if there was like too many enemies on camera. The other thing is I remember the elevator that's like in your apartment complex. I was running to it, and when I stepped into the elevator, I fell through the ground of it and died. I didn't have too many bugs. If you guys go and look at the old stream, I didn't have too much bugs, but there was a couple of glitches where the game would crash. And then I would go through like the elevator floors. I would 110% fight Mike Tyson though, just to say I did it. I mean, I would take a punch from Mike Tyson. Like, okay, what about a 75% punch? 75% force punch to the head from Mike Tyson. What y'all's price? Doesn't have to be 100%. 75% strength. What would you guys do it for? I'll tell you guys my price. Mike Tyson now or in his prime? I mean, even Mike Tyson now, he could fuck you up. Did you not see his little exhibition fight he had? That motherfucker got in shape. Once you're not a punch, you're not a fucking punch. It don't matter how old you are. 500, you wouldn't feel it. You just wake up 3 days later with a huge headache. So maybe 5,000. A 75% Mike Tyson punch, like where he's just there and he goes 75% speed right to the fucking dome. I would do it for, just to say I got hit by Mike Tyson. I'd probably do it for 100. I don't think a 75% is going to send you to the hospital. I don't think a 75% will send you to the hospital. Okay, Will Smith slap. How much for a Will Smith slap would you guys go for? $100 million free. Remember when Al Bundy got beat up? I do not remember that. $5. That's more humiliation than pain, and he got money, so at least $100K. $5. Evidently, he didn't hit that hard because Chris Rock didn't even fucking flinch. I think it was more like an adrenaline thing. Like, did this motherfucker hit me? Chris Rock was too nice, though. I would have fucking started throwing the fuck down, and I would have been grimy about it. So, like, as soon as he slapped me and walked off, I would have just fucking clocked his ass from behind, dude. Like, as soon as he turned my back, I don't give a fuck if it's poor sportsmanship. As soon as he turned around and started to walk by, I would have just fucking clocked his ass from behind and just started fucking... They would have had to pry me off of Will Smith. I mean, the fact that he should have slapped him and stayed right in front of his fucking face. Slapping and walking off was like... Dominoes again? Wrestle maneuvers. Will Smith was laughing at the joke, though. Yeah, Jada fucking had his balls. What happened? Did your balls drop off? Right? That's the quote, right? From Dark Knight. What happened? Did your balls drop off? Is that the quote? Imagine the family dynamics. Oh, dude, the Will Smith family's fucked. All of them. They're all fucked. My Jane Smith, not anymore. Jaden became a fucking weirdo, didn't he? She didn't cheat. She had a what was the word that she was using? What was the fucking word that she was using? Um what the fuck was the word? Entanglement. You feel bad for the kids. Do I own Dusk? I do not. I thought she was fucking sexy in some of the older stuff that she did, and I thought she was pretty hot as Fish Mooney in fucking Gotham. But she's definitely become like she's definitely become a little fucking wacko for fucking sure. It's this girl boss fucking culture where women are being taught. And I'm not trying to sound like fucking I'm not trying to sound like Andrew Tate when I'm saying this shit, but it's this girl boss culture that women are being fucking told to be essentially shitty to men. Because why not? You're a girl boss. And women like Jada are fucking. They were never taught to probably be a fucking woman. And now they're inspirations to girl bosses everywhere. And thanks, Nicki Minaj. You know what? Say everything that we want about Nicki Minaj. I still would fucking. I would do fucking terrible, fucking dirty things to Nicki Minaj's ass. I'm just fucking saying. What's up, Powerwolf? I would wear a gas mask that has a fucking hose attached to it and fucking breathe Nicki Minaj's farts. But she ain't girl bossing my ass. I twerk better than Nicki, that's a fact. You blame Taylor Swift? I don't think Taylor Swift is girl bossy. If you guys haven't smashed that like, by the way, go ahead and hit that like. Song with Taylor Swift? Nothing really, other than her fucking basically being a narrative a narrative propaganda piece the whole fucking football season. Nothing else is really wrong with her. Like I'm not gonna lie, I like some of her songs. I just got a little cringe fucking seeing her every fucking 2 minutes on fucking NFL football. Her fan base goes nuts. Her fan base is pretty fucking cringe, but it's the demographic. Beyonce had the best album. All right, Kanye. Wasn't that Kanye that interrupted fucking Taylor Swift, right? Kanye was ahead of his time. Justin Bieber's still pretty relevant. I like Justin Bieber. I'm not gonna lie. That fucking song that he made with Kid Leroy, that I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. That song, I like that song. One, 2 cents. Thank you so much. I thought you went to bed. Thank you for the super chat. I fucking love that song. Also, birds and cats. What about tigers? Hashtag once 2 cents in the chat, please. The $10 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Anyone that's ever watched 8 Mile, Eminem lost the last. I have not seen. You like to lie and linger around streams? Oh, nice. I appreciate that. Birds. What about breast? Breast. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders, your anus. Uber Stumpfer, Kanye, top tier dank memes. What's that one song that Kanye's like, McLovin? And they're like, they're wearing like these big, like, fucking suits. I forget how the song goes. Your boyfriend is a nerd or something like that. McLovin.
Once 2 cents donated $10 through Super
Relax
Chat.
your anus.
Just because you said you liked that song. It's a good song. Also birds and cats.
Birds. I love it. McLovin. I don't know. I don't remember the fucking song, but the yoga instructor from GTA 5. Oh, the dude that was fucking Michael's wife. Dude, yoga instructors be getting pussy, dude. McLovin's right, not the. Oh, here it is. I have it. It's probably gonna demonetize me. Little Pump and Kanye. Oh, I like Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. No, I know once 2 cents. I've been around for a while. I know. I know it gets copyrighted and not, dude. I've been around since 2008, 2009. You surprised Franklin never got in there? Dude, I'm ready for GTA 6. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even trying to think about GTA 6. I'm trying not to even think about it. That way, when it comes out, I'm like, oh, cool, it's here. You know? If I think about it, it's going to feel like it takes too long. McLovin. Dude, the video of 69, yeah, you could laugh, whatever, but that was kind of fucked up. Are you picking up Final Fantasy Rebirth? I plan to. 6ix9ine fell off the face of earth. Yeah, the industry, man. He was. There's a real thing. The industry can make you or break you. You're trying to finish Final Fantasy 7 Remake, ready for Rebirth. Which chapter are you on right now? I think there's 20 chapters in Remake. Because I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. Chapter 13? Damn, you got like 7 chapters, bro. Island boy. I didn't play 16. Yeah, I'm planning on getting Rebirth, guys. I haven't ordered it yet, but I probably will be getting it digitally. Digital, get down. I'll probably get it digitally, and I'll be getting it. I'm looking forward to it. The second, goddamn, fucking 1's 2 cents. You're insane today. Ganja, White Knight, Dirty Girl, however, won't demonetize you, and Mass Hype for Rebirth. It's amazing. Thank you. Fucking 1's 2 cent is on fucking file tonight. I'm going to just Google that song real quick. I typically don't play music, but I'll take a look at it. Who's this guy? Yeah, the hype for Rebirth is fucking unreal right now. Like I was just saying, the you get a controller kit for pre-ordering. Matt Rogers, who's the guy that proposed with amiibos again? Are you talking propose with amiibos? You talking about freaking that idiot in Canada, fucking Keith? I'm playing Remake right now, finish up the last quest. The demo, if you guys haven't played the demo for Rebirth yet, the second part of the demo was such a fucking cock tease. It has a little bit of an open world stuff, like a little bit of an open world environment with like being able to ride the chocobo and crafting and stuff like that, and getting intel of the area. But then once you get to like the town, Junon, once you get to the Junon town or whatever, I think I'm pronouncing it right, you get down there and then it's like a boss fight, and then it fucking ends. And it's like, God, I didn't even get to explore. You don't even get to explore the town because it rushes you to the boss fight. It was such a fucking tease. Such a tease. I'm looking forward to it. I do appreciate that 1's 2 cent. Thank you so much. Well, luckily, the first part of the demo, when you play it, it seems like the first part of the demo is good to get out of the way now because it feels like a prologue and it's going to go to your save file. The second part of the demo doesn't go to your save file at all, so it's optional. But none of your progress for the second part with Junon goes to your save file. But if you do the Nibelheim, that goes to your save file, so you're skipping the intro to the game. So plus with that Nibelheim part, it feels like you're rehashing, because how many times have we seen that like whole scenario where they go and see the Genova stuff and all that? Like we've seen that. What that was in Crisis Core. I think that was in some of the fucking spin-off games. Like we've seen that whole thing so many goddamn times. So it's like, fuck, really? I got to go through this again? It's like when a new Batman movie comes out, we have to fucking see Bruce and Bruce Wayne's parents fucking get killed again. Like every fucking time. It's like goddamn, we've been here already. Somebody said Tifa smash or pass. Tifa's my bitch, dude. She's hot. You're doing all side quests not to miss items on remake. Just so people know, you need to play a demo because it's setting things up for Rebirth. Thank you so much, 1 cents. You're too kind. You're too kind. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. There's a new torta place in your town? Nice. Cloud Smasher Pass? Cloud is handsome. Cloud's pretty, actually. Who's more pretty, Cloud, Leon Kennedy, or Ocarina of Time Adult Link? They're all pretty. They all look like Leonardo DiCaprio. I think I would, between Leon, Link, and Cloud, I would probably sleep with Leon first. Does your Final Fantasy VII Remake save carry over? It carries over for items. Like, if you have a save file, it gives you a couple of, like, items. But I don't know if it saves, like, your save. Like, if you're level 50, I don't know if it does that.
Once 2 cents
Is an adult Link only
with super
17?
chat.
I have no clue. I
worries.
think he's 19.
And just so people know, you need to play the demo because it's setting things up for Rebirth.
Yes.
And cool
So what
people,
1 2 cent
gamers
says?
deserve some cash, so happy to give it.
Am I yelling at the microphone? I'm not. I shouldn't be. TG Sponge. It's probably just because it's close to my mouth. Meg Ryan or Jack Nicholson? Jack Nicholson. If I had any opportunity to fuck Jack Nicholson, I would just fuck Jack Nicholson because it's Jack Nicholson. Right? It's Jack Nicholson. Whether you're straight, gay, whatever, if you have a chance to fuck Jack Nicholson, fuck Jack Nicholson. It's fucking Jack Nicholson. Right? He's not handsome. He's not good looking by any means, but you could say, hey, I fucked Jack Nicholson. Morgan Freeman? No, I wouldn't fuck Morgan Freeman. No Morgan. But no, out of Leon, Link, and Cloud, I think Leon's the most sexiest one. Not even God. Oh, yeah, he did play God in Bruce Almighty. Wouldn't be gay for Ryan Reynolds? I mean, yeah, that's Ryan Reynolds. Johnny Depp, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Gerard Butler. Just to name a handful. You're taking a shot every time I say Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson. You've seen the Leon mods. Oh, yeah, I've seen Level 1 Online play some Resident Evil mods. I think he was playing a Resident Evil Village mod where Lady D had, like, no clothes on. She was just, like, in a thong or something. I call her Mommy Milkers. Gay for Kevin Smith? Nah, I know Kevin Smith. Leon is cool as a character, that's it. Leon wasn't a thong. Is Leon Kennedy the most recurring Resident Evil character? Chris and Leon are like the most two common ones, I think. Have Chris and Leon been in a game together? I appreciate that 1 2 cents. I'm trying to work on it too. If you guys haven't seen my videos from the last 2 days, I put 2 videos out today and 2 videos out yesterday. So if you guys haven't had a chance to watch those, it would mean the fucking world if you guys could fucking go and check those videos out after today's stream. Resi 6, but briefly, see, I haven't played 6. I haven't played 5 or 6. Now TG Sponge has me fucking self-conscious that I was yelling in my mic. It's me conscious that I was yelling in my mic. Thank you, TG Sponge. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. By the way, we're almost at 70 likes. If you haven't hit the 70 likes, if you haven't smashed a like yet, help contribute. Jill or Claire? Jill. I want a Jill sandwich. Resi 6 is not worth playing. Yeah, I haven't played those. I've played all of them except 5 and 6. I think I own those, and they're backwards compatible, right? So I need to get to it. Gotti. Seen Little Pump fight. He's weary? What? Whiny? You shouldn't even beat the remakes of Resident Evil? 2 was great. 3 was okay. 3 was all right. 2 was great. 4 was good. I think 2 was probably, out of 2, 3, and 4, 2 is my favorite. Out of the remakes. Out of the OGs, I would probably say between 2, 3, and 4, I like 4 the most. 4 remake was good, but I don't think it was like fantastic. Good night, pretty idiot. Leon Kennedy breaks the stereotype of Kennedy's getting shot. Damn, dude, that's dark. Code Veronica was a fun game. I really liked Code Veronica. The original on GameCube? Yeah. Resident Evil Remake. Well, at the time, it wasn't so much like, yeah. Yes, Figvania, I'm excited. What's my least favorite female video game character? That's a good question. I didn't mind Ashley in Final and Resident Evil 4. Probably Crystal from fucking Star Fox Adventures. She was kind of like, I don't know, even though she's in a fucking crystal most of the fucking game. But there's a couple that are off the top of my head. You caught me in a predicament thinking about that one. Crystal is a baddie, but she was a little annoying too. What am I fucking... There was one. Last of Us, Abby. Oh, Abby was fucking annoying too. Am I furry? No. What's up, Neil? We're doing pretty good up in here tonight, dude. I'm glad to see you. I still haven't played Helldivers 2. I need to. Slippy Toe's not a female. Jack and ME2. Mass Effect 2. I haven't, I tried to play Mass Effect when the trilogy remastered happened, and I was like, not that I couldn't get into it. I just had no desire to like complete them. Spread 8-bit Eric's channel literally cost you nothing. He's saying this cost. I appreciate that. I appreciate that 2 cents. Thank you so much, man. You've already done more than enough for tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do I think the purple fox? Yeah, Maxim. She's a little bit of a baddie. Thank you so much. Can I get a hashtag 2 cents? He's been an MVP tonight. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. First female hero in a video game, I would guess Samus, right? Wolverine, give me a prostate exam or play Superman 64. Wolverine, because Hugh Jackman's fucking hot. I'll let you know, at least for you, the game's addictive enough for you to at least quit Call of Duty. I've heard good things about it, and I saw JKB's review of it.
Once 2 cents.
I need to figure out how to make that
through
super chat alert.
Spread 8-bit Eric's channel. It literally costs you nothing.
He's not
But
wrong.
Me saying this costs me happy to spend that to tell you to share his stream. Don't let my tip go to waste.
He's not wrong. You could share the streams out anytime that I'm live, share the videos out, pass the channel on. Definitely appreciate that. Helldivers, I still haven't played it. I know last week it was getting shit on because of the servers. I still haven't played it. I don't even own it. I've been basically waiting for Rebirth all month at this point. I've been playing Fortnite on the side to grind like the festival pass. Lady Gaga just got on the game. I'm a big Lady Gaga fan. So I've just been playing Fortnite and counting the days for Rebirth. You're good, Neil. Don't worry, man. You're here. That's all that matters. Least favorite male video game character? Shit. The fucking guy from Code Veronica. What was his name? The motherfucker that is in the prison with you and he fucking dies. What's his name? Steve. Yeah. He was fucking annoying. Fucking on Skyward Sword. Goose? I think he's one of the side characters. Goose or Groose? Groose? I think it's Groose. He was a fucking annoying little fuck, too. And the boss that was in there, too, that would do, like, the weird tongue thing. Like, he was, like, a flamboyant boss. He kind of looked like a fucking anime character. He was annoying. A Tingle in the Zelda universe is fucking annoying. What's up, George? Or Jorge? Steve Burnside's voice. My Epic is 8-bit Eric, guys. So if you go on Epic and you just type that in, you should be able to find me and send me a friend request on Epic. That is also my creator code. If you guys buy anything in the Epic Game Store that's in collaboration with the creator code, you put 8-bit Eric, I will get a little bit of a cut. So if you play Fortnite, if you play like anything that uses the creator codes, just type in 8-bit Eric as your creator code, and it'll help me at no extra cost to you guys. Level 36. I am Groot. Legend of Groose. Would I rather make a cameo in Stranger Things or The Walking Dead? That is a good fucking question. Man. Honestly, what's up, Dilra? I have Save the World. I haven't played it in a while though. Like if I'm gonna be honest, like if I'm trying to impress like personal friends, people that are like my personal like friends and family from like high school and people that like when I'm like, okay, I gotta show this bitch that she was wrong about me and I'm fucking successful, blah 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 blah, and I had to go on one of those shows, Walking Dead or Stranger Things. I feel at this point if you're not a teenager or a kid on Stranger Things, you're not going to get that good of a role. Although it would be cool to be on that, and it's impressive, and it's awesome. I don't feel like, as an adult, a 39-year-old man, I wouldn't get enough of a role on a Stranger Things as opposed to a Walking Dead. Even if I was a henchman holding a gun or a person that got killed or something like that, I at least there would be more opportunity for somebody of my age and my look to have a decent, even if it was a side character or a background role for that episode or two or whatever. I feel it would be more beneficial to be on that, if that makes sense. I would definitely do both though, don't get me wrong, but I feel it would be more beneficial for me to be, even if I was somebody that gets shot by fucking Daryl, you know, that's a lot bigger of a role than I would have being like some random guy in the background on a Stranger Things. Secret agent, astronaut, cowboy, platinum artist. They wouldn't need to do zombie makeup for me. I have a friend actually that's done backward extra work for Walking Dead several times, and then he was actually like a henchman in upcoming. I don't even think what he filmed has come out yet. He told me he was a Walking Dead project, but he wasn't sure which one it was, and he filmed this like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I'm not sure what the fuck it was for. His character did get. I don't think his character got killed, but it was like a background role where he was like one of the guys in the background that barely had any dialogue. So I'm not even sure. I gotta check in with him and see what it was. I think he said it was called like Drowning with The Walking Dead or something. Is that a series that's coming out? Excellent high school coach. I was teaching high school for a while. I think he said it was something like that. I don't know if that's a spin-off that was they filmed shit for, or if it's something that's coming out, or if that was maybe a code name for a project. I don't know if they filmed a whole bunch of shit and they're just deciding where they're going to place it. That series has kind of been kind of like all over the place the last couple years since they decided. They're pulling in Avengers, guys. They made the main series, they ended it, and now they're having all these spin-offs. So when all these characters come back together and they essentially reboot the main line, it's going to be like the Avengers, right? Michonne's DLC from Walking Dead. Nice. They had Michonne, Rick, Daryl on Fortnite. I think I have Rick Grimes only. I didn't get Daryl or Michonne. Yeah, Luke Hawk, he's a wrestler, does a lot of shows and stuff. It's 8-Bit Eric, the guy that scammed people out of PlayStation 5s a few years ago and got away with it. I hope you're trolling, because that wasn't real at all. I made a video actually showing me arguing with a guy that I caught scamming using my photo. I hope you're just trolling, because that's not real at all. I'm going to wait to see your response. That shadow in the background is my dog. She walked in front of the light. That's in front of the curtain. If I scammed people, why would I have made a video saying, hey guys, I caught this guy. This is not me. If you get any kind of messages from me on an app, contact me directly so I can verify with you that it's not real. Why would I make a video exposing that there's a scam? Several videos actually exposing a scam with people using my likeness. If I was doing that, I swear some people on the internet are really fucking gullible and stupid. The shadow kind of looked like a person. Yeah, like a person doing like a exorcist crawl. She's over there now, chilling by the door. Just chilling. What's up, Oscar? How you doing, man? It's been a couple days. What's up, Akari? I'm planning collabs with Billy Jane Wood. Billy and Jay is always on the table. That's always something on the table. They just live like 5 hours away, so it doesn't happen as often. It's always on the table. It's just really hard to plan that out. Now, if you're talking about Jay, like Jay Hooft, yeah, we're trying to get me on the show pretty soon. As far as Wood goes, he lives in Philadelphia now, and to be honest, I haven't talked to him in a couple years, so I don't know. What's up, Fronut? What's up, Lorenzo? Yeah, that's the plan. Like, he even asked me when am I available, and I told him as long as I'm into it. So I think once he gets his stream set up, and is able to have people get on there as guests, I should be on there. I told him I would like to do 1 day a week, like maybe like a set schedule, or 1 day a week I get on there and do just like a hangout with him. So we'll see what he wants to do. I know he's refreshing everything on his channel and things like that. For some reason, why'd he rebrand his channel to Review Canada or where the fuck it was? That's gonna mess up his SEO. Billy sold his little Samson a long time ago. I would love to have a copy of Little Samson. Oh, he put it back to JKB. He had Review Tech Canada or something as his fucking channel yesterday, but it looks like he switched it back. Yeah, who knows why the fuck he did that. Yeah, Billy sold his Little Samson to help fund their movie a while back. Which, if you haven't seen Adventures in Game Chasing, if you guys haven't seen Adventures in Game Chasing, it's a movie that I starred in with Billy J, OK Chief. It's on Tubi, unless you've ordered your Blu-ray, or if you have it Amazon Prime, or it's on Apple TV. It's able to watch on there, but it's also on Tubi. If you guys want to see it on Tubi with commercials, it's on there. Just look up Adventures in Game Chasing. Thank you, Oscar. It's pretty cool. See you later, Aaron. Have a good night. Did I go to MagFest with the Retroware gang? Not with them. I went to MagFest like in 2016. I went with Billy, Pete, I think a couple other people. But I wasn't there the Game Chasers episode that they did with the Retro Gear guys. Tubi is free. Tubi is free. I wasn't ever really particularly close with the Retroware crew, so fun fact, I almost, not to get into any personal stuff, but when they first got signed to Retroware, one of the things that they were told was that they did not like how much I cussed, and they had to explain that I was just a guest character, that I wasn't a full-time character on the series, that I was just a guest. So Retroware kind of didn't like me. Just saying. So I've never been particularly close with them. I'm friends with, I would say I'm acquaintances and friendly with a couple of them, but for the longest time, they kind of had this stigma against me. So, um, I don't ever buy into like these little cliques and little elitists. Oh, look at me. I'm this. I'm this. Like, it's like, okay, who gives a fuck? You're a bunch of fucking nerds. You know what I mean? I paid my dues in that movie. It was a fun movie. Oh, yeah, I'm always definitely going to be around. But that's what I was told. They never like directly came to me and said they had a problem with my cussing or anything. I was told that. What's up, Johan? It definitely has been a minute. Gamester 81 is still around. They upload all the time, Frank. I think they just uploaded like the other day. They're like daily. But yeah, he was one of the big ones back in the day. He was one of the big fucking channels. You're right, TG. Appreciate that, Potato. One's 2 cents with another $10 super chat. You're too kind, man. We got to cut you off today. I appreciate you, but you've done more than enough. Hashtag one's 2 cents again with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. We're 3 likes away from 75 likes, by the way. That's fucking amazing. If you guys haven't hit that like button yet, go for it. Happy fucking console gamer. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on with you, my dude? Can I get a hashtag happy console gamer who just had his birthday a couple weeks ago? I haven't talked to you in forever, but I love Johnny, by the way, one of my longtime friends. None of us talk enough anymore. I was talking the other day actually with Billy and Jay actually the other day, Jay Hoofed, and I was just like, man, I missed that time when we were always like seeing each other like at cons or always talking or doing Skypes or just like shooting the shit or trolling each other on fucking like comment sections and things like that, like 2016, 2015, 2017, like that whole era was just fucking awesome. And I'll never forget all the fuck. It was funny because
One's 2 cents donated $10 through Super Chat.
Kim actually asked me like a whole month ahead of time to make that video. And I was just like, I made it, and then I was just like, man, we did it kind of early. Like it was like we did it early.
Donated 10 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Thank you for the birthday video.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I was glad to have been asked to be a part of it. Yeah, I think she contacted, and she had trouble getting a hold of me, and I think she had trouble getting a hold of like somebody else. So she had, she shot a message to somebody else. I was like, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of Eric. He has to be in this fucking video. And I was like, ooh, thank God she got a hold of me through somebody else, because I just, that was an honor to be asked to be a part of it. So, and I see, you're doing the dad thing now too and stuff like that, and you're still making the content. So I'm happy for you, man. You got, this new dad role in life. That's awesome. And even Alpha Mega Sin, like, holy crap. I did check out Wayfinder on PS5, Johan. It was a lot of fun. I have Streamlabs set up. There was earlier today, Knucklehead did the Streamlabs dono already. If I'm not mistaken, that should be all in the description. Let me look. Yeah, I could probably have it a lot more prominent, but I do have Streamlabs set up. Hashtag dad lie for sure. Alpha is good times, man. I love Alpha. As a matter of fact, Botrix tweets out every once in a while the Streamlabs link. Let me see if it posted it. Yeah, Botrix posted it out not too long ago. I just pinned it. No, I have it set up 1 to 2 cents. Again, I've been around the block for quite some time. This is all pretty much. I think I even have commands.
$5. Thanks for the pizza fund. Us fat guys got to stick together.
Thank you so much, Oscar. Hashtag Oscar Perez. Pizza fun for sure. Us fat guys do have to stick together. I had the command set up. I guess I need to refresh them or something. I even had a command for my Nintendo Switch friend code to post it and my PSN and all that. So like if people had a question on it, I would just type it. But yeah, I had that set up. Us fat guys. I'm trying not to be fat gamer anymore, but definitely, us fat guys. We got to have our food. Yeah, I could probably put the Streamlabs a little bit more prominent in the description. But yeah, I got it set up. I'm actually probably having to call it a night here very shortly, but you guys are making it a fantastic night. And I'm super appreciated of everything. Definitely was not expecting the love that we had today from 1 to 2 cents, from Oscar, from Happy Console Gamer, from Hamel's Art, from JKB, and also from Knucklehead, who sent a tip earlier today, as well as the memberships. Mike became a member. 1 to 2 cents became a member, I believe. Am I mistaken on that? We had a couple of members join today, so that's fucking amazing. How often do I stream? I try to stream Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Central. But most nights that I'm here, I'm not fat, I'm thick. I'm John Thick. Most nights when I'm on here, it's Monday through Friday, and it'll be like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Central Time. So whenever I get done with wrestling practice, or 10 p.m. Central is the safe bet at most nights. Saturdays and Sundays is a little iffy sometimes because I have wrestling. So Monday through Friday, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Central. Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure. I threw up when you guys were trying. Yeah, that dumpster stunk. Old school episodes when me and Alpha both got lots of screen time. Oh, dude, it was great. Those episodes are great, Johan. Have I wrestled RGT? I have not. I wrestle independently, so I wrestle a lot of guys that are trained. If you're not trained, it's very rarely that I wrestle somebody that's not. But yeah, most nights, Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Central. So basically, Johnny TV, that'd be great. If it's a Monday through Friday, just check. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get a notification, sometimes you won't. I have a Discord, which I'm trying to get that popping again. Where's the Discord link at? I know Botrix has shared the Discord a couple times today, and I've been in JKB's Discord a lot recently as well. Give me a second. Botrix, where's the Discord? Here it is. I have a little section in there that alerts when I go live, and I have a section there that alerts when I upload, when I tweet, like little every fucking thing that I do. Why'd I quit wrestling? I didn't quit wrestling. Where'd you get that I quit wrestling? I just said I have wrestling shows on the weekends. I said I don't stream Saturdays and Sundays. There's a hit or miss because I usually have wrestling. I just had a match two matches last weekend. I've never stopped wrestling. I wrestle all the time. I got like 8 shows this next month. Word E. Rich said I did. Keem retweeted it. You know, Quartering followed me after that Review Tech video. I guess Quartering really hates Review Tech, right? Because he followed me fucking like. I ain't no quitter. Not wrong. I ain't hear no bell. I had been following Quartering for like forever, and then finally he started following me. And I was like, wow. What do you want, girl? Come here. Come here. No, you're not going. You went. You already went. You just like to fuck around. You already went. I fed you. You went out twice. Sometimes she just likes to go onto the patio and just like look, and then she turns right back in and fucking comes in. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. She keeps running away. Come say hi. Come here. Look. Look. Come here. I got you. Come here. You're good. You're good. Come say hi. Come say hi. Turn around. She does this thing where she's like, she doesn't look at the camera. Come say hi. Come say hi. All right. That's good enough. Is it my dog or my girl? She has these little, like, her tear ducts are swollen. She's not in pain or anything. She's just been like that since she was a baby. One of my 3 moves, I'm a heel, so I just do, like, a lot of cheap shit. I do brass knuckles when I do win. She's not a pug. Just a couple things like that. I mostly just do cheap stuff. I don't really hit any cool moves. I'm an old school wrestler. I'm scratching her lower, like right above her tail. That's one of her spots. Her other spots right here where you can't, dogs can't reach. Like right here. That's her other spot. Ric Flair is my favorite wrestler. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys are aware. Because I have a lot of new people in here. Botrix was tweeting it out, but I did write a book. I'm gonna plug my book. All right, Botrix did it. You can find this book on Amazon. It's called From High School to Headlocks: An Unlikely Pro Wrestling Story, and I wrote it. I also have an Audible version. I have a Kindle version. It's like 380 pages. It's my autobiography. I talk about my wrestling experience, my wrestling journey. I tell some stories about my time in wrestling, which my 23rd anniversary is on March 3rd, coming up. That'll be my 23rd anniversary. Has some photos and stuff. So yeah, I wrote a book. I think it's like $15-16 on Amazon. Unfortunately, if you get it on Amazon, you won't get an autographed one because those are shipped there. The only way to really get an autographed one is if you buy it at a convention when I'm there. Thank you, Fronut. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's a really good book. I even got my artsy black and white photo on the back. The weirdest thing was writing your own biography, like your own like description on the back. Like you have to like hype yourself up and suck your own cock. Thank you, Real. You have to like suck your own cock a little bit to write your book's description in your own like mini biography on the back. You have to like suck your own cock. What's up, Dallas? But yeah, you can find that on Amazon. Well, I'm gonna write another one. I am in the process of writing a fictional book. It's gonna be a sci-fi, dystopian, futuristic book. I intend it. I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting it. It's gonna be a series, and I'm manifesting it to become the next Harry Potter / Hunger Games / Star Wars. So that's my goal with it. It's going to be a series, and it's going to be characters that I hope people can relate to, that people like, characters that people hate, characters that people fall in love with. If and when somebody dies in the story, I want people to like be completely heartbroken with it. And, you know, if things happen where two characters finally, like, I want them to like I want people to ship some of my characters, you know? I want it to be like a fucking series. Like, I'm fully writing this with the intent for it to be made into a movie. Like, that's what I'm... Even if I don't make it myself, like, I would sell it. I would 110% sell it. But that's my full intent with the novel, with the book that I'm writing right now. And to be honest, I haven't gotten to work on it in a couple months. I was last time I was fucking around with it was October, and there were small things I couldn't decide on it. Like, I was writing it, and I was like, well, it's in the future. Do I want space ships and space travel? And then I was like, well, no, maybe it'd be too much. Maybe I keep the first one locked into one location. You know what I mean? And then I was like, well, do I want like laser guns? Do I want futuristic weapons, or do I want something that's realistic? Like, you know, like a little bit more real and grounded to what we have with, like, I don't know. I didn't want to completely jack like sci-fi shit that we see. You know what I mean? I want it to be a little bit more run down. Like, where the future from now, let's say like the world, like let's say like in real life right now, how like society's wild and things just look tense and stuff like that. Like, if the world just fucking lost its shit like 10 years from now, what we would have or not have. Because if the world lost its shit, we would lose some stuff, some technology, at least the majority of like the casual people, you know. Oh, thank you, Oscar. Oh, I would definitely keep a stake in toys. I would want. That's interesting that you say that, Frank, because I think I'm trying to find a way to tie that into that as well. But I would want it to where like humanity's imprisoned by a certain, what's that? Like, was it the caste system? And it's interesting. I want it to be. You're saying why not all above? I do, but at the same time, I want it to be more grounded. You know what I mean? like more grounded in reality, something like that. You know, like I would say, like okay, for example, like you look at like The Walking Dead. Technically, it's in the future, right? Or present day. Like there was like a time jump. The world went to hell. There's, access to certain stuff is not as commonplace. So maybe like in the future, like 10 years from now, access to certain things is not available unless you're part of, allied with a certain faction or subservient to a certain, you know, nation, stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure it out. Because there's a story, there's mystery, there's suspense in it, there's thriller, there's a love triangle in there. Um, there's a swerve for sure with one of the main characters. There's a swerve with one of the main characters for sure. Or I don't know if I want the swerve to happen in the first book though. I don't know if I want the first book to happen, and then it's not until like part 2 or 3 where the characters for that character. I don't see. I'm having a fine line of having too much in the first book right off the gate. Like if that makes sense. And I guess that's how George Lucas felt too, right? Like that's why he put A New Hope as the first thing to come out, because he was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna get to do another one. I don't know if this is gonna be a success. Let's just put the fucking, the best part first. So part of me is like, okay, maybe I have the thing fleshed out like what I want in part 1, blah, 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 and I could just put like smack dab, like, boom, this part first, and if that does good, release a prequel. Like, hey guys, this is a prequel to this book. You know what I mean? And then that one, but I don't know if that would get too chronologically confused for people, or if I should just start from part 1. Because there is money in prequels and spin-offs. I at least have an idea to book 2. But yeah, I don't want to have too much stuff. I know this is kind of boring. I don't want to have too much stuff at once in the first story, is basically what I'm saying. So I got to find a fine line of splitting. AVGN makes it chronologically confused about it. I want to split. Like I need to have a fine line of having just enough to want people to want more. The main important thing that I want out of all of it, and I know it sounds cheesy, is the tension, like the romantic, not exactly sexual tension, but the romantic tension between the 3 characters that I'm trying to have like a triangle thing in. That's the main thing that I want. And then the next main thing I want after that is establishment of, well, the mystery behind who's the antagonist, and then the swerve. And I don't know if I want to save that for the book 2 or just fucking find a way to put it. And then also the other thing that I'm wanting is I'm actually wanting this to be something that people of all ages can read and enjoy and not get bored. Like I want it to be something that like 7th graders could read and sit down and not get fucking bored of reading, but something that older people could sit down and enjoy and be entertained with at the same time. There is no aliens in the story as of right now either. That's the other thing that I've been on the fence about Powerwolf, is having alien races or alien species. Right now it's just all humans. It's like literally like if we were like 5 to 10 years from now, like with the technology that we got. So I don't know how sci-fi I want to make it, or how grounded in reality I want to make it. You know what I mean? But it's not the only series I'm gonna make. There's other stuff that I have an idea for a drama, like a drama that I've written that is about a girl, and this could be a fucking Lifetime movie. And I got to talk to my friend Tremaine about it, because this is based on an idea that we had for a screenplay, and I want to ask him, since we had the idea for the screenplay, if there's any way that I could write the actual like novel for it, and then with some of his input and stuff. So I have a few things that I want to do. I want to write this main sci-fi series. I want to write some children's books, like Goosebumps type of level, like a Goosebumps like knockoff type of thing. I want to write this drama about this young girl. It's like a coming of age story. I want to write some nonfiction books about like Texas folklore and Texas history, Texas ghost stories, things like that. There's a lot of stuff that I want to put together, because I went to school and got an English degree, and I was teaching, and I have not been putting. This is the first like major, besides doing the teaching shit. This is like the first major thing I've done with my fucking degree. like okay, I finally wrote something. So how much tinfoil? We'll see what happens with it. I have a good little intro to it. I just don't want to spoil it for you guys. Like I'm one of those people that's paranoid that I don't want to just spoil what I'm writing. Yeah, I won't spoil it. I feel like you guys would think it kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll just wait. I'm not going to read any of it. All right, guys, so I'm going to call it a night. It's 1:30 in the morning. I appreciate all the fucking love. 1's 2 cents. Thank you so much. Shout out Pound Puppies. Happy Console Gamer, thank you. Oscar, thank you. Knucklehead, thank you. Hamels Art, Mike, JKB, everybody else that's been in here today that's shown the support. I appreciate it. This was a great hangout stream. I really fucking appreciate it. Make sure you guys go and check out the videos that I had from today. I put 2 out. Feel free to go and comment. Please watch them. Hang out in the Discord. Let me post the Discord link real quick. After this stream, go join the Discord, please, and I'll be in there shooting the shit for a little bit. All right? Feel free to go into the Discord, join, hang out, shoot the breeze, mingle around in there. I'll pop in there in a little bit, too. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much.